I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but I'm going to go for it and see. We'll have a bit of a debate. Is to think differently, and a lot of the times I touched upon at the beginning that a lot of retailers are saying I only want to make a decision off an exact match. I want to know if you're comparing Energizer pack of 8 with another Energizer pack of 8. And whilst I think absolutely that's a starting point, I want to encourage retailers to somehow think outside that box a bit and come back to also what you said about the user buying journey. And the reason that I'm saying that is, how do people typically buy from you? Are you finding most of the inbound traffic's coming from Google or Google Shopping? In which case they're putting in lots of different terms. They're unlikely to be geeky like us and putting in a GTIN in the search term. Therefore, they're going to get an exact match. They're going to put in batteries, to stick on this example. Okay, what results come back when you put batteries? Okay, therefore, in the eyes of the consumer, there's a high probability that these particular products Google is suggesting, other search engines available, Google is suggesting that these are best for you. Therefore, when the customer is making their decision to buy, this is what they consider is competition. Okay, right? They might be slightly different. They might be a different pack size. They might be a different brand. They might be an inferior brand. They might be a more expensive brand. But fundamentally, this is what the user, I keep saying user, this is what the consumer is saying, is being presented with, and is also assuming what my matches are. Therefore, when you're making decisions, you've got to think a bit more broadly of not just making pricing decisions necessarily off the exact match. You've got to start thinking around making decisions based on the wider context. And the reason for this, okay, is I'm going to say twofold. We'll see if I get to twofold. One of them is because actually only 30% of the time when a user clicks on that product do they buy the product they purchased from you. And that's why working out what the user journey is so important, okay? Because you need to identify that, and actually you might transpire that actually I only need to be in the market price and watch the market on these products, because that's what people are using in their mind of, right, they're on the money for these. They click on that link and then they go to your website, and subsequently they then buy something else. The second reason, so it is twofold because I have remembered what I was going to say. The second reason is because Google's algorithm talks a lot around and is focused a lot around market price, and they build that market price not only on what degree are you away from the average price based on GTIN, but also the whole search term, all kind of. They also use clicks and what people are clicking on subsequently after searching for that product. And therefore, that's why I would encourage you to think around the wider product sets that come based on these search terms. Am I being controversial, obvious? Well, I don't know. I feel like not a lot of people agree with this. I don't know.